You know, Ryan, I know you're looking forward to this segment a lot, but barbecues and family gatherings, etc., are certainly going to look different this summer for sure. And, it's not just how to spend time with your family and friends safely, it's also how to prepare the food and have a good grill experience while observing uh, all of the safety rules that are in place. Anyway, here to show us how to do that is the executive chef and partner of Porterhouse Bar and Grill and Hudson Yards Grill, our good friend Michael Lomonaco. Hey, Michael, how are you?
Hey, Kelly and Ryan, nice to see you. I'm great, thank you.
You look
Good.
great,
Well,
always.
it looks like you've got some good stuff in the background there. So let's start with how do we need to think of things differently this summer season of barbecuing versus other summers?
Yeah, it is a little different, and it's different for all of us. Even at Porterhouse, at the restaurants, we're planning things that are really applicable to home life. Start with a small guest list. You can have a barbecue, but keep the group small. In fact, if you can limit it to your own household, you're better off. But if you can extend it to another household, make sure that they've been as risk concerned as you are, so that they've practiced good social distancing all along the way.
What are some of, Michael, the big no-nos, would you say, when getting together and having a barbecue?
Hey, so this is something I've been thinking a lot about. And the important thing is no finger food, don't pass food around, no big bowls of chips. In fact, try, chips and dips on each table. And I'll explain that in a second. The, you know, Social distancing means that we really need to eat separately too. So being on separate tables is going to be important. No community ice check,
Well, what about utensils? I guess we should use the plastic utensils, right? For sure.
I mean, plastic is recyclable, but if you can get biodegradable, in fact, this is compostable forks and knives and spoons and compostable plates. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, and actually, we should try to, you can mingle at a distance, but then when you eat, we'll try to keep it on separate tables. So if and so with disposable knives and forks and plates and cups, let everybody collect their own garbage and all their trash separately, and so that we keep it a distance and we don't handle the same things together.
So
No, Kel,
I'm
this is
always
going to
going
take
around
real
with the. I'm
self-discipline.
always. Well, I'm always with the. I'm always with the trash can going around from table to table. I'm like on cleanup duty. I'm not the best griller, so I'm always on cleanup duty. But I should not. So what you're saying is you're absolving me of cleanup duty from now on. Everybody should throw away their own crap.
Absolutely. In fact, that's always a good idea, right? You know what you do?
Right.
Take a trash bag and just tape it to the edge of each table. It's easy to put. If you have a small group and you're two households, you set up 2 tables or 3 tables and tape a trash bag to each table, and everyone can get rid of their own trash. And if they brought anything that isn't going on the grill, let them bring their own bottles of beverages, whatever they may be. I don't know. Bring your own beverages. Put your beverages on your own table. If you have something special you want to eat that is not going on the grill, put that on the table separately, so we kind of can all be together, but we're kind of doing this separate experience. And I'm telling you, in the restaurants, we're trying to think of this. So keeping the group small is a big thing for us too. So we're thinking table sizes in our restaurants are going to be smaller. We would normally seat 10 people at a table, but that's not going to happen in the short-term planning in the near future. And I look forward to the day when we get back to all of that.
Well, listen, Michael, enough chit-chat here. Let's take a break and come back and put those steaks on that grill. I want to hear them sizzle. I want to smell them through this computer. That is coming up right after this. Are you ready?
I am ready, baby.
Chef Michael Lomonaco back with us now, talking tips outdoor barbecues this summer. Let's get to the grill. So things to think about when putting the steaks on the grill this time.
Restaurants, safety is everything. And so even before we start grilling, in fact, I'll put something on the grill so we get going. How's that? Does that work? But I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
So, I have some great, these are my steaks. Pat LaFreda Meat Purveyors. I've worked with them for years. They do an unbelievable job for us. So this is a great ribeye on the bone, a rib steak. Nice. And these are my signature burgers. These are my own blend, my secret blend of burger. And which is, I'll tell you, it's a blend of chuck and a blend of dry aged beef. It's delicious. So I just use salt, and my grill is clean. So one of the first things I always ask people to do is keep your grill clean. That means not only on the grilling surface, but also in the drip pan beneath, because that's where little fires can start. And we don't want that to happen. So keeping it clean, cleaning it after each use is really important. And we just went on the grill with the steak, the burgers, and we're good to go with that. The big thing about the grill is keep it away from the house. This is the number one thing that I know so many people violate this rule. 27, 30% of grilling fires, house fires, begin with a grill that's too close to a house. The minimum distance is 10 feet. I like to suggest that a grill be kept 15 or 20 feet away from any structures at all. No overhanging trees, away from anything flammable. This is really important. Many people have their grill right up against the house, and that's a really risky thing.
Michael, a couple questions about your cooking there. So just curious, how will you know when that thick one is ready to be flipped and when it's finished?
So this is my totem of grilling. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. And to answer your question, actually, I brought a little toy with me, and this is a probe, a meat probe. It's the temperature probe that'll give you the temperature. So on a big steak like that, I always check the temperature. These are really inexpensive, and they'll read out the internal temperature, and you get to where you want it to be cooked. Medium rare, well done, whatever it is you like. But it does take time. But not poking it and moving it around and the burgers especially is important, because when you move things around on the grill, everything gets cold.
Michael, back to the house burning down. What if somebody has their grill too close to the house and they've just realized it now?
Okay, so move it away.
Is it a simple move? Is it easy to just move a grill?
It's easy to move a grill. If it's hard piped, you can move it. If it's not, it's just propane tank, you can move it. But you know what's important? Have a fire extinguisher nearby when you're grilling, or some baking soda. These little, or even when you're grilling and you get flash, you get some little fire. Not so much fires, but it's flare-ups. I use a spray bottle of water to bring down that little flame. But I always keep something around that can extinguish a fire. And keep the grill away from the house. Don't wear loose-fitting clothing. Don't wear big long sleeves. Don't have apron strings. I mean, these are really important things. Keep people away. The grill should be on level ground so that it's stable, not going anywhere. And try and keep the kids away from the grill when you're cooking. They're going to want to run around you, but you're going to have to set some boundaries, because you're at work there at the grill. So just control your space. You'll be good to go.
Listen, Kel, I think we're going to tell you more about where you can see him in just a second, but I think he's holding out on the secrets to that burger. He said ground chuck and dry age, but there are more secrets to that burger. I know he's not giving up. Michael's Restaurant Porterhouse was named the absolute best steakhouse in New York. Michael's going to do a little homeschooling lesson on our website, how to grill the perfect steak. So check that out. That's on our website, kellyandryan.com, for recipes and more. Good to see you, buddy. Good luck getting back into the business with the customers at the restaurant.
Much. Stay safe and stay well. We'll see you soon.
You
See you, buddy.
too.
Oh, that-
Definitely will see us soon. I have to go move my grill.
I knew you were talking about you when you said that. Is it easy if I just pick up my Weber?